The most beautiful woman that I've ever seen has a tattoo on one of her feet. It says, "Stand up and walk after me." She has eyes that are like moth's wings. She has skin the color of the beaches on Oahu, but she is even more fun to roll around. You can't tell just by looking at her where her parents come from, but she's cut from cloth from Africa, Seminole America, England, Polynesia, Germany, like the 5 main islands of Hawaii. She is a pretty bouquet of flowers. And ever since I've known her, she has wanted to be a teacher. She says she couldn't be who she was without hers. She has walked through many lives, some of them her own, and it has taken time. Now, where I'm from and learned to love, there are 5 lakes. They look like oceans. She took a plane from Honolulu just to walk across their shores, and she wore sandals when she walked. And I do like to ask questions, and so I asked her, what does it mean, those words written beneath your feet, stand up and walk after me? She looked across the water to a place I couldn't follow. She said it was a verse from a book of faith she'd lost. A river that she walked through had no intention of returning. See, that's that trouble with tattoos. They are ink carved into flesh like embers, branded into stone like lava cooled into obsidian. I wrote her love letters in calligraphy. I wrote them in comment boxes on MySpace. I climbed her up my top 8. We exchanged changes in status updates. Mine was a carousel of Ani DeFranco rhymes, and hers was simply always, it takes time. Like, depending on how you count it took her 3 years to get her teaching license. 7 if you count her undergraduate, but really more like 15 since that first moment in her 10th grade classroom. Her high school English teacher helped her unlock her own voice. 26 since her first memory of kindergarten when a classmate asked her her name and she was so shy she could only respond by crying. It has been 31 years since she listened to her mother sing her songs inside the womb. These things take time. It took time for mountains of fire to climb up through miles of lightless ocean. It took time for oceans to tussle those mountains down into islands of farmland and flowers and memories. It takes time for glaciers to melt their legs into lakes as big as oceans. Take time to trust any love, to trust the words written beneath your own feet, because some of us must learn to walk off the paths our fathers taught us. And it takes time to pack up altars of our once familiar gods, just like it takes time to say goodbye to any place we've come from. The women who raised us, who brushed the tangles from our hair, remembered our names inside of their prayers. The sound of the ocean is a slow one. Song like a dove, looking longingly for land, looking for someone to stand up and walk after. But God keeps her promises. Wind at her back, flower in her hair. It has been 9 years since I've known her. This is her first year teaching. Every morning she leaves the house, 4 preps in her backpack, 1 tattoo still on her foot. I know 5 classrooms full of flowers that will stand up and walk after. It will take time. But everything it does